I had this all in my head. Welcome back to another special episode of Cocktail or Neat. My name is Heather, and tonight I'm going to be making a cocktail for you all out of a Maker's Mark. So I am a tea drinker. I like drinking hot tea. So instead of doing a traditional hot toddy, which is what I'm going to make tonight, instead of doing hot water, I'm going to use some hot tea. So let me show you how I put together my hot toddy and try it at home, see if you like it. You can switch out different bourbons if you'd like. If you've seen any of our other episodes, I have mentioned some bourbons that would be good as cocktails, and you could use some of those in a hot toddy. So let's get started. The first thing, if you want to do just hot water, you can. I'm going to use some hot tea, something that is not super strong. I like chai tea because I like the spice in it. And for a teapot, I'm just going to do 1 tea bag so that it's not quite as strong. It's a little bit weaker because I don't want it to totally overpower my drink and not be able to taste the bourbon that's in there. I want to get some of those bourbon flavors still. So I'm going to do 3/4 a cup of hot tea, or like I mentioned, you could do 3/4 a cup of hot water. And I'm going to put this in my glass. I have a special glass I like to use for hot toddies that's clear so that I can see all the garnish that's in there and see all the beautiful colors of my hot tea and the bourbon, all the browns and the yellows. So as I mentioned, we're doing Maker's Mark, and this is just basic Maker's Mark, and it really is great for hot toddies. Just the flavors in there go really well with the honey and the lemon juice and a little bit of spice going on. So I'm going to add my 1.5 ounces of my bourbon. And then comes the honey and the lemon juice. So I have already squeezed out my lemon juice, and I've got my honey ready to go. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons of honey, and I am measuring it out. Usually I just squeeze from my honey bear into my drink, but I never quite know exactly how much honey is going in. So it should be about 2 teaspoons, and if you like it a little sweeter, you can add a little bit more. But we'll do 2 teaspoons of honey and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, and then you can kind of add more after tasting. And you're going to want to stir it to get that honey to completely dissolve in the hot liquid. Right, and then 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. So I freshly squeezed this. Keep mixing. And the other special thing I'm going to add to this is some bitters, because I want to bring out some of the spice flavor in this. I do like a little bit of spiciness. So normally bourbon is sweet and it's going to bring out the honey flavors. With the added tea, especially because I'm doing a chai tea, which is spice, I want to highlight some of those spice flavors. A rye would also work really well in here with the spices, but just wanted to go with that classic, really easy to find, inexpensive Maker's Mark to show you this really is delicious. So about a dash of cinnamon bitters, and I'm going to do one last little stir, make sure it's all mixed together. And then I've got a garnish of a cinnamon stick and a little lemon wedge. And let's give this a try. This is so delicious. It's just the right amount of honey. I'm not going to add anything more. And that lemon makes it really bright. Let me tell you, especially in these winter months when you're not feeling great, the hot toddy can be your secret weapon, and you will start feeling better immediately, I promise. So enjoy a hot toddy with me, and I'll see you next time.